Blake is outside on the deck. And Blake, with the snow that's coming in, will it create any problems for the morning commute or for the school buses early in the morning?
It's going to be a close call, Juliet, because it does look like the heaviest snow will arrive just after the morning commute, about 9-10 o'clock in the morning. But still, there will be snow flying after midnight tonight through the morning commute. So there will likely be some slick spots here at home, but that will really take over as tomorrow morning in the midday hours go by. That's why we have a 13 weather impact alert for our Friday. Is this a major storm for our standards? No, but it will be enough, and especially closer to the lakeshore, to pile up somewhat with system snow in the morning, transitioning over to a spotty lake effect by the end of tomorrow. And obviously that will lead to some tricky travel here and there. So some extra time and extra distance needed to wrap up the week. 13 weather ball is blinking red. We will be slightly warmer tomorrow, back into the lower 30s, but it does come with that round of snow. 13 weather ball brought to you by LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. High temperatures today settled mostly in the lower to middle 20s, a few degrees below average here on this 15th of January. 25 Grand Rapids, Holland, Muskegon, about 5 degrees below average. As for numbers tonight, we really won't fall off much because the wind is turning to the south, and that will keep those numbers in the lower 20s overall, and then we'll climb into the lower 30s as that south and west wind continues. But notice after midnight, that icon, you can see the chance of snow picking up as tomorrow morning goes on. Live look here out of our tower camera in Walker. Not much, if any, of a snowpack on the ground, but that will change across the board as tomorrow goes on. We will have a fresh snowpack across West Michigan, and that will be sustained into next week. The culprit for tomorrow's system? Clipper system. Well, to our north and west, this will swing through the Great Lakes region by the end of tonight through tomorrow, and it will get a boost off of Lake Michigan off a southwest to westerly wind. So our hour-by-hour forecast, if you have out and about plans this evening, no issues. We'll stay dry through the evening hours, but after midnight, we'll see a few pockets of light snow work its way through the area. Not expecting much in the way of accumulation, maybe upwards of an inch by daybreak tomorrow, but just enough with the cold ground now once again for some slick spots. The heaviest widespread snow will arrive just after daybreak tomorrow, roughly between about 8 in the morning to about 2 in the afternoon. That's when we'll see widespread snow, and there will be some heavier pockets of snow towards the lake shore with that boost off the lake. System snow will peel out of here in the afternoon. We'll get a bit of a lull late in the afternoon in the way of snow before lake effect picks back up generally westward of US 131 tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. So as for snow accumulation, we'll start with the light blue. Everyone along and eastward of US 131, a good 2 to 4 inches of snow. The higher amounts will be focused westward of US 131 as it usually is, and we do suspect that roughly from about Grand Haven to the north, that includes Muskegon, Fremont, Pentwater, and even just south of Ludington, there will be some localized swaths over 6 inches of snow. Again, this is all of Friday into the early hours of Saturday. We'll continue lake effect snow in some capacity over the weekend. That will be mostly focused at the lakeshore. More importantly, it looks rather cold, probably the coldest air of the season early next week. We're going to see a big shot of Arctic air dive into the country, and that includes us here in the Great Lakes region. And by cold, we're talking temperatures Monday topping out at around 15 degrees at midnight, and then we fall into the single digits as the day goes on Monday, and we only climb back into the 10s come Tuesday. When you factor in the wind, and it will be quite blustery, wind chill values Sunday night through Monday and even into early Tuesday could be well below zero. So that will be our next focus of the forecast after this round of snow tomorrow. Temperatures in the lower 20s tonight, maybe some upper teens near US 10. Snow will pick up after midnight, generally light, and then that widespread snow will arrive after daybreak. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Whew, this is a winter-like pattern, as we should expect here in the middle of January, but we do have a round of snow tomorrow, lake effect over the weekend, and that cold air really settles in early next week, and then we'll finally rebound back into the middle 20s by this time next Thursday.